Hi Mason, it's Coach Gurney from the Wildcats. This is video footage of you pitching on September 16th, 2017. And we're going to look at some mechanical adjustments we might be able to make to improve our performance. I've got you paired up here with Dallas Keuchel of the Houston Astros, another left-handed pitcher. And let me say up front that I love your focus and passion for the game, and I think that's going to take you far both in baseball and in life. So keep up the great work with your ability to really concentrate and work hard. So here we go in the delivery. The first thing I notice is you bring your knee up right here, which is good. If we could get that up a little further, that would be great, but I'm not going to complain. You've brought your knee right up to your belt buckle, and as you can see, Keuchel does the same, and you both have a pretty tension-free lift with that leg, which is good. We don't want to have any tension in our delivery, especially with that leg lift. Next, as you separate, your glove falls. And if we just focus in on your glove here, so we're just going to focus in on your glove. We're going to watch how your glove, unfortunately, falls right down to your waist or your hip area. And ideally we want to point that glove, Mason, at the target, and you just let it drop. So that's number one. Because as we'll see here, Keuchel gets his glove at the target right here. See that? He's pointing that at the catcher's glove, and that's where we want to get as well. Next, you release the ball from a very upright position. You see this right here? You're almost throwing upward. And ideally, we're going to throw downhill or down towards the catcher because the mound, remember, is elevated. And we want to throw downhill towards the batter. And part of that would be getting your elbow up a little higher because your elbow is below your shoulder right here. Right? If we look at shoulder height, your elbow is below it. And look at Keuchel. His elbow gets above his shoulder here. So ideally, we get our elbow above the shoulder. And then lastly, you really want to bend and release the ball with a flat back posture with your chest over your knee. And you're releasing it very upright, as you see here. And take a look at Keuchel. He gets a flat back finish. And I can draw a line. Right? I can draw a line, Mason, that goes over his body. I can't do that with you. If I do that with you, I'm going to be cutting right through your body. So we got to get under that line if we want to achieve a flat back finish. And the goal for that is getting our chest over our knee, and that'll force us to throw in that downhill manner I was mentioning before. Instead, you're throwing kind of upright, and you're releasing the ball upwards rather than downwards. So those are the big things. You're not getting enough inertia with this back leg. Okay, so when you deliver a pitch, this rear hip right here should uncoil and deliver with a lot of force. Watch Keuchel on the right here. That rear hip uncoils, and your rear hip doesn't. It just kind of goes. So we're going to finish up watching you two next to each other in slow motion. And let's remember those things I'm suggesting. One, point your glove at the target. Number two, make sure you uncoil that back hip and drive with it towards the plate. And number three, let's make sure we don't release the ball upright, but rather get a flat back postured finish where we're bringing our chest over our knee, and that'll help us get a downhill delivery to the plate. So we're going to finish up with a little slow motion of you versus Keuchel. Here we go. So really enjoy working with you and looking forward to seeing you practice on Wednesday night.